And I was like trying to, I literally ticked off 2 check marks. I was like, okay, go out and socialize, learn how to socialize, and also get better drip.
Right.
And that was how that's
2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
So what's the style then you would say is like you?
I don't know, like smart casual kind of like style.
I agree.
Turtleneck
and chains.
Turtlenecks, chains, you know. And I figured out this one style that I look good in and I feel comfortable in. And then I was like, okay, I never need to do this again because I fucking hated that day. I just, like, to me, I hated the process of just going out and spending an entire day just like trying different things. And I know some people love it. I'm just not that fucking person, you know?
I feel like we should just bring Rin on. She's great. She tells all the fashion stuff that we have.
It's that whole philosophy of like, is the man wearing the jacket or is the jacket wearing the man? You know, like it's like
what is that philosophy?
in the sense of
in the
sense of
what is it, Rick and Morty like parallel universe?
What I mean by that is when you're wearing something that is like fashionable, because obviously fashionable is very subjective, right?
Yeah.
It's that whole idea, at least from how I see it, is do you look good because of this particular piece of clothing that you're wearing, or are you making the clothes look good because you're in it? You know, and I think that is very, very different. I think it's that whole idea of drip is like, it's just as important as like someone looking at it and going, that thing you're wearing looks good, or you look good in that thing. But also having self-confidence in yourself, being like, yeah, this is the style I like. I feel good. I think I look good. And I think that confidence array is really, really important when talking about like drip, right? Because like you can wear like fucking Louis Vuitton and like all these like expensive like drip brands, but if you don't feel confident in it, or if you don't like wear it out, then I don't really think there's much point in it.
Wish I could pull off a trench coat.
You can't pull off a trench coat?
I don't think I look serious enough.
Have you tried?
No.
Well, why not try it out?
The main reason is because it's too damn hot in this country.
Well, now's the perfect time of year.
Yeah, it's winter.
If I ever go back to the UK, I'll get a fucking trench
Yo,
coat.
why don't you wear one here?
I don't know.
It's perfect weather to wear a trench
I feel like I
coat.
don't look serious enough.
What do you mean by serious
a
enough?
briefcase around in there. I think trench coats look so fucking sick on people who wear them.
Yeah.
You gotta pull it off.
I reckon you can pull it off.
I just want a guy tell me what to wear. I saw this like service in Korea where some people like booked out this, let's say, like drip experts, and they will like literally give you different clothes to wear and try out. And I'm like, that sounds like a service I need, man.
That actually does sound like a great service.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like an amazing service.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, boys, you've never asked, but I can do that. I can be that man for you if you want.
Yeah, the color palette clothing, like Korea clothing service. It was like,
oh wow, this is like serious.
Yeah, like serious. There's science behind it.
I can't do that.
And I was like, I can't. I might not go on another shopping day, but I will take this, please. I need more variety in my drip because I know how to pull off like 3 colors.
I like when they're like, you should have autumn, winter thing. I hate that shit. I'm like, I just want winter and everything else. Like I will figure it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to have. I don't want all these clothes that I don't wear all the time in the year.
Yeah.
I just want something that I have to wear in fucking winter, or something that goes over the clothes that I always wear, which is winter. Like I put on a coat or a jumper. Now I'm winter ready, bitch.
Yeah.
So just buy trash taste drip and nonsense.
The shit is all round, baby. All round, baby.
All right, what's the next one?
The correct way to act in a job interview. Because we have the best advice on this.
I've been in a job interview
I think
before.
at our age we have collectively had like the least job interviews of any 3 adults you'll find.
I don't know. Okay, I think we have
a few.
Actually, we might have a bit more. I think we might have a bit more experience in this than we think, because we have hired on. We have been on that other side.
We've been on the other side.
We have been on that other side where we've hired for trash taste and we've done job interviews. Thank you very much, Kai.
Yeah, we gotta get Kai on to be like, so how did you win our hearts, Kai?
Yeah. I don't know.
Kai was just chill with it.
Kai was just chill.
I'm kidding.
I saw his muscles and I'm like, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. I have some employees. I guess.
Yeah.
We're the other side, so I think we can offer an introspect. Like,
yeah,
on the other
I mean,
side,
for me, from the other side, what do I see?
I got rejected from like 15 job interviews.
I got rejected from McDonald's. I have no right to say.
Yeah, I got rejected from a call center and a missile company, but I think that might be unrelated.
That's because you draw a dick.
Yeah. Don't draw a dick.
Don't draw dicks.
Don't draw a dick in your job interview. That's one of the most important things. I guess.
If there's one thing I've learned is that job interviews are fucking awful at telling me how good someone is at their job. In general, like I feel like it's so hard to get a read on someone.
I think it depends on what types of questions you ask, or you are asked at in the job interview, right?
But
because like, you know, just being like, so are you good at like socializing? Are you good at team building? Are you good like?
I fucking ironically, I thought this was a meme going into every job interview. Oh, good communication skills. And like, the more you work in a fucking, you know, in an office job or even any kind of job, you realize how fucking important communication skills is, because it is one of the hardest things to find in most working companies.
No, but what I'm saying is like those questions, I get why they ask those questions, but you can't get a sense if you're the person, you know, interviewing someone. You can very rarely get a sense of just how good someone is at these communication skills just from this one interview. Yeah. You know, like you need to be like, as Connor said, like you need to be already in that work environment to kind of get a feel for like, okay, this person does have good communication skills or doesn't have communication skills. Because like you can fucking cheese it on an interview and just pretend you have it, but maybe, you know, that's just like a one-time thing, right? So
one thing I will say is, you know, going from doing job interviews and, you know, having job interviews for whatever position we're hiring for, the one thing that landed me, the one big thing, aside from like technical knowledge, of course, if you're going for a technical role, make sure your technical knowledge is on point. But aside from that, one thing that always stuck out to me, you know, going on the other side, is that I like to know that the person has a personality.
Yep,
you know,
definitely.
it's the little things that can sometimes make you stick out a little bit more. So I like the big thing that landed me the job interview or the job at the BBC. So we did like all like the normal usual shit. Oh, are you a good team person? Are you good at these technical skills? You have these qualifications, tested on that. And then they saw my they saw my CV. I had YouTube experience, and they were like, they asked me about that, and then we got on to like a good 15-minute conversation, nothing to do with the job, but just to do with like YouTube, the modern media
Yeah, I
landscape.
just want to see that you're like a competent individual and
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you can
Well, and see how much
survive.
you can actually talk about it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, exactly. And to me, like, you know, we've done a few job interviews, and you know, obviously every person meets those same qualifications. And now that you know we have experience with that, the thing that stands out to me the most is knowing that one, actually having hobbies and an interest outside is like a big plus.
Oh, totally.
You know, because as much as you see the other side is just like this faceless corporation, there is still normally a human being at the end of it, unless they have outsourced it.
Yeah, I do get kind of worried when people tell me they don't do anything. I'm like, does nothing make you like passionate?
Yeah.
Does nothing drive you?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I feel like that's almost a reflection of, you know, how you feel if you're doing work or something. 'Cause it's like, hey, if there's something that you can't even do for fun, then you ain't gonna fucking do my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just important to like kind of get a vibe check on the person themselves, like outside of any like work responsibilities, to be like, all right, I know that you have all these technical skills, but can I vibe with you, or can my team vibe with you just as a person?
But that's like, I think our experience is more, our industry is very different. If we were talking about like working in a government, I'd be like, don't fucking show personality.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't have any experience on that, so
yeah, and like I feel like from my experience there, it's very easy to hire someone who is very likable and very open and very, you know.
Well, I don't know, because like, you know, even in a very technical, even in a very technical position, you could have 10 applicants that on paper seem like they will have a similar amount of technical skills, right? And I feel like just having that edge of just like, number one, having things on your CV or mentioning things in your job interview that